I think in a way, the lockdown did give people a sense of, okay, where are we? There's a new movement that is stronger as a result. There's a new slogan. It's not just build back better, it's also build back greener.
There's always enough time if you start right now. And the job is to start right now and to make sure that our intervention is very decisive. But I am optimistic, yes.
So now it's becoming clear, as Inga Anderson from the UN says here, that there is a clear line that connects both human health and that of the planet. So if we don't take care of nature, we can't take care of ourselves.
My neighbor in Tokyo put up the big sign in her yard that resonated with me. The sign says, "Do we really want to return to normal? Isn't it time we build something better? Our goal should not be to return to the pre-pandemic status quo with all its, the problems, but rather to build better systems to protect our people, communities, and businesses, while also generating wealth and promoting innovation. Let's use this as an opportunity to not go back to the way things were before."
What made the civil rights movement so powerful were the visuals and the images from television.
Yeah.
That is television at its best. When you can take an image and show it to the world and affect change. And I think that is exactly what happened with George Floyd's horrific murder. The very visual of watching it played out in real time spoke to every human being on this planet who had a heart, who said, listen, this is not right. That is the power of this business. That is the power of television.
And I think, you have to, if you really want to make change, you have to be open to giving people shots. And, sometimes it'll work, sometimes it won't. But at the end of the day, that's the only way that we're going to get better and start actually seeing change.
The Me Too and Black Lives Matter movements have and will have an impact on editorial choices. It's not entirely new, of course. Hits such as Doc McStuffin broke through years ago. But it's a continued threat to promote greater diversity in children's series.
I think as a leader, I want to be seen as somebody who fought tirelessly for equality and representation, for equity, as well as parity.
Are you seeing more non-white crew coming through?
Yeah, I think that's changing a lot. I think it has to, like the BFI and BAFTA putting guidelines in film and TV where if you don't have certain diversity, your project's not qualifying, and which I think was beautiful and needed. I grew up wanting to be like a big actor and do all this kind of stuff, and I've learned that actually my job is to open the door for other people.
Yes, diversity on screen is important, but it's also important as diversity behind the screen. Who's working on a project? Who's in your writing room? Is it a good mix of different people and different backgrounds that will bring different voices to the table?
Because of other women being brave enough to tell their stories, I sort of felt a responsibility to do the same thing for others who might be too scared. Just in sharing to show other women that you're not alone and what you're experiencing is incredibly powerful, and it's really empowering too. Every time I tell my story, as re-traumatizing as it can be, and it's incredibly difficult to do so, the good outweighs the bad. If I'm helping someone, then it's worth it.
And we're really excited about every bit of success, every show that works because of its diverse cast or because of the stories that it's telling is something that we work to celebrate and make sure that the industry sees and wants to duplicate.